Hello. Bonus tracks, a surprise in every box. These little nuggets of music are always something when they show up, huh? A free track an artist puts out, usually at the end of an album. More music, more fun? It's pretty sweet. Until they're not. But where do they come from? Why do they even exist? What are some crazy ones? Are they just tax write-offs in disguise? We'll answer that and more. And if you end up enjoying this video, then just consider writing off that subscribe button. It would mean a ton. Anyways, let's get into this. Enjoy! Hey there! You're just in time. I found this album earlier today. I keep seeing it everywhere, so I decided to pick it up. I hear there's some real innovative stuff on this thing, but I've been playing it for like 10 minutes and I haven't heard anything. People online say to give it a chance and don't skip, so in the spirit of the record, I'll do just that. And while I wait, I get to talk about bonus tracks. Sick. Yep. Wait, that was it? You ever listen to an album and go, I wish there was more? No? Never? Understandable. Well, somebody did, and in response, the people banging the instruments said, alright. The bonus track is an oddity in today's age. Albums coming out and artists stapling tracks on there like a last-minute assignment. I can tell, use ChatGPT, Jimmy! Artists all over putting extra tracks on their albums, hoping to enhance the listening experience, I think. You can find the bonus track kinda everywhere, old and new, usually placed at the end of albums, but not always. It's nice to get bonus stuff from artists now and again. Always fun to see things that didn't make the initial cut, and ultimately, it's more music for you. Getting a little cramped, but we'll manage. It's also fun as a listener when you quote-unquote finish an album and still get more stuff to eat off of, or when you think it's finished and are about to turn it off, but the album goes, hey, I'm still singing, get back here! Now what I just described can be referred to as two things, a bonus track or a hidden/secret track. And where hidden tracks can be bonus tracks, a bonus track isn't always a secret track. It's weird, math and shit. I was contemplating putting both in this video, but I actually wanted to show examples of hidden tracks because I think some of them are really neat, so I'll save that for another time. They can be remixes, live versions of songs, new versions of songs, unreleased stuff, B-sides, demos, even a whole DVD, you name it. In hip-hop, it's usually reserved for remixes or full versions of songs, sometimes even edits, but some people would just remove songs altogether, then add them back in, I'm sure for reasons. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Back in the day, bonus tracks weren't all that common, but did happen. Take the English rock band The Smiths back in 1983, taking their single This Charming Man and jamming it into their already released debut album for the US. Or Metallica saving a cover song as a bonus back in 1988 on their fourth project, ... and Justice for All, that was exclusive to Japan. On older albums, they tend to be added on years later in remasters or reissues to get you to buy it again. New songs for albums you've probably heard a million times, maybe not you specifically, but you know. But it wasn't until the 90s when they started appearing in people's cereal boxes and just exploded during the 2000s. Some artists would even do entire bonus CDs on top of the album that they'd save for their tours or deluxe versions or something, handing out remixes, new tracks, or demos made during the creation. Kiss also did it for their album Monster and released a bonus tour CD that only came out in the beautiful country of Japan. If you're wondering why they exist in the first place, it's really just a marketing trick, an echo of the forgotten age of CDs. With the switch from vinyl to CD, execs saw it as more space equals more music, but they're mainly just promo tools, ways to get you to buy a full album instead of just a single or something. Maybe buy it again. An example would be someone like Jay-Z or Michael Jackson on their albums 444 and Bad, having a bonus only on the CD, or Tyler's Igor replacing the fourth song with a completely new one, only on the physical. And if you want something earlier, in 1990, Digital Underground, the rap group that Tupac would eventually join, had their first album Sex Packets and put 4 extra tracks exclusively on cassette. What is that, a toaster? Now that's all fine and dandy, but how do you even get a bonus track? Like, what even is a bonus track? Some artists will have singles that just go crazy, like Pop Smoke's team putting Dior on every single one of his projects, or while not planning on giving these songs homes, they do it anyways, like what A$AP Rocky did for his debut, having a bonus exclusive to his website. Some people choose to get a fat bag from retailers like Best Buy or iTunes, having songs be exclusive there. Or like Rihanna and Nicki Minaj, having some career-defining songs becoming an exclusive bonus track. You know who else did that? I want you to guess. Is it A, Drake, B, Bruno Mars, or C, Drake on a Tuesday? See, if you said Drake on a Tuesday, I'd like you, but no! The answer is D for Drake. Yeah, I mentioned in my deluxe albums vid that he had bonuses across multiple stores for his third album, Nothing Was the Same. But I think the craziest one that lots of peeps don't know, cause why would you need to know, that his 2011 smash hit The Motto was also a bonus track. Yup, the track that popularized YOLO, produced by T-, and had everybody swag to death. Wasn't even on the album. It was an iTunes exclusive. Crazy. I wonder what else I can find on this wiki page. Drake says in the song, Spanish girls Latinas love him like the band Aventura? Did I say that right? I mean, yeah, I guess he does, but why does this need its own line on the page? No, I'm not going down this hole. But what if the bonus comes later, like a whole year later, like when Kanye did it for The Life of Pablo, if you want to count that. And sometimes they're region exclusive, like hip-hop band The Roots or Adele having UK exclusive tracks to their stuff, or every single person under the sun having Japan exclusive bonuses. Which, if you're wondering, it's not because they gave us Dragon Ball and Putty Putty. Rather, it's an incentive for peeps to buy locally in Japan, rather than importing from the States, taxes and shit. So this shouldn't be a problem, right? And it's totally not a problem at all, but I'm making it one for no reason. Cause when you really begin to look at it, that's when the levee starts to break. Cause yeah, it's more music, but why? I mean, an artist works on and puts together a bunch of specific tracks they wanted you to hear for this specific sesh. When you add more that weren't supposed to be there in the first place, doesn't that kind of take away from the experience a bit? And then there's albums where the bonus tracks come already baked in. If you're gonna put them in regardless, why not just take the time to work them into the album? Is it really a bonus if it's gonna be on the album anyways? But some artists don't care and just want to give you more tunes, and sometimes it's the label's idea. Just enjoy the music, old man. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. Or not deep enough. We haven't even scratched the surface of this rabbit hole. Move over, Frederick. Cause where bonus tracks don't really work are on albums that try to be something more. I.e., say it with me, the concept album. Which also deserves its own thing, but for the sake of this video, we're pulling you out of idea purgatory for a sec. Concept albums can be many things, but in concept, thank you, it's a unique idea that was thought of during the making of an album and is carried out throughout the project. It could be anything, from a specific sound, a storyline, any idea that carries from beginning to end. Emphasis on end, cause slap a bonus track on there and the end isn't really the end anymore. Now, when the album is supposed to finish, they're back with a 20-minute club remix. I think Kendrick learned this early on, as Good Kid, Mad City has its regular and deluxe versions with extra goodies on it. The recipe is so f***ing good, but as a concept record, the bonus stuff, sure, some of it might fit thematically, but aren't actually part of the story he's trying to tell. Which is why I think To Pimp a Butterfly and Friends have no bonus tracks. You get what you get. Not saying he'll never do a bonus stage ever again, but just something I noticed. What? He made an entire record made up of technically bonus tracks? No, you're just hallucinating. That's not Kendrick Lamar, that's Eddie Kendricks. Come on, man. Look at that face. Ultimately, nowadays, the bonus track isn't really what it used to be. They're exactly that, bonus tracks. And with that, can carry certain stigmas, because more often than not, they suck? Some people view them as tracks that just weren't good enough to make the final cut of the album. And if you really thought it was that great or wanted to share the love, you wouldn't hold it hostage to Target enjoyers. Cause all these different versions tend to segment the project and audience even more. Now with streaming, they're not a huge deal, not as messy as before, they're kinda just there. I guess it just depends on how you use them. It's rare to find a bonus track that rivals any of the stuff on the main course anyways. It can happen, it's just not common. But ultimately, it really just comes down to how you look at an album, either as a body of artistic merit or just a collection of songs. Either or, I'm sure you're in for a good time. Unless you're a Britney Spears fan who had not one, not two, not even three, but 4, 5, 6 versions of the same album, and then you did it again!
Package for Mr. Bites?
What? There's nothing here. That's weird. Those are some bonuses, huh? Cool. I think that... What the? This isn't even a bonus stage, it's a special stage! Anyways, leave a like if you haven't already. Check out this video of this...